It's very hard to talk about what an Al-Maqasid student will experience. Part of the reason is the life that they will be exposed to is very different than the life that they had been leaving previously. The program here is designed to touch upon the various components that students need for them to thrive spiritually, for them to thrive intellectually, for them to thrive socially, for them to thrive in every that aspect of human existence. One of the unique things about Al-Maqasid is that we base our teaching methodology on what is called the Maqasid al-Thalatha, which is knowledge, devotion, and service. And this creates a holistic learning environment for the student where they can learn all three aspects, all of which are needed for them to be a whole, complete, three-dimensional believer.
Right? But it's sahih extrinsically. It's not biased.
So what we have to offer though at Maqasid as a seminary, right? Different than a university, different than like a regular institute. As a seminary, it's that holistic experience of essentially what people had in the past. You just go to the local school and there are teachers there and you study with them and you spend your day with them and you worship with them. You observe how they serve the ummah and then you take all that and then you apply it yourself.
And this ties into, I think, what one of the main offerings of Maqasid, what makes it unique, is that what we want is a well-rounded student, right? So to see students that come in with zero Arabic, and then after a period of time, you see them speaking Arabic, you see them asking questions in Arabic, you see them studying their classes in Arabic, right? That means that they got it. They're producers.
Like one of the things that we're seeing now with the weekend retreats, we're seeing this on the outreach trips, is that there's just a lot more young people who are really interested in studying Islam at a deep level. I would say where we are uniquely in America, the environment that we're in close to nature, far from a lot of the things that people are distracted about, a person who really wants to seriously dedicate himself or herself to getting closer to Allah and doing so through a deep understanding of Islam, this is the environment.
It's an environment that when I was a student, it's all I miss. I don't miss the knowledge, although I love it. I don't miss the detailed lectures. I miss the environment. And when I come to Al-Maqasid and I'm teaching these classes and I'm with these students, I find myself back in those environments. And it's what I imagine is a little bit like the environment of the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the companions.
One of the things that really excites me about what is transpiring here and in other places in the United States is to see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised manifest right before our eyes. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in His books, Wallahu mutimmu nurihi walau karihal kafirun. Allah will complete His light even if the disbelievers dislike it.
What happens when millions of people have access to that knowledge, to those teachings, to that understanding and expression of Islam?
We're essentially almost like frontiersmen here in the United States of America. So there's an aspect of your, like, you know, where we're doing something that is really important and it's paving the way for the Ummah here in America for the future. And the possibilities are exciting because, you know, it's rooted in something that is, you know, tried and true method. But then when we come here and we're just doing it in America, we're contributing to the tradition as a whole as Americans now.
We are seeing right before our eyes a blossoming of opportunities for people to learn their deen, to learn their religion, the religion of the Prophet ﷺ, right here in the same soil where we were born and we were raised.
One day, right, they'll open the books, inshallah, and they'll see like, okay, and the scholars of America said XYZ, you know? One day they'll open the books and they'll see like, oh, and then like so-and-so scholar in Pennsylvania visited so-and-so in New York and they had this meeting and they discussed XYZ, you know? Like this is part of history essentially, right? And it might not be us who are the ones being chronicled, but the people who eventually are hoping that people who come through these schools will be the ones who have a hand in contributing to the tradition, inshallah.
If I had an option to teach anywhere else, I would not. I would teach here.